Welcome to the Instagram stories for Tuesday, August 30th. I'm your host, Daniel Hill. Some smaller news stories today, but important ones nonetheless. We're going to talk about some customer service things right off the bat because that is a huge problem. I've been talking about this for years, it feels like. According to Bloomberg, Facebook is building a customer service group to field content complaints. I just want to pause right off the bat and say that how is it that such a large organization with billions of global users, just when it came to the idea of customer service, was like, yeah, no, we're not going to do that. There's a quote from Brent Harris, Meta's Vice President of Governance. He posed the question, how do we provide care and customer service and responsiveness to people about why their content has been taken down or why their accounts are taken down? He confirmed that improving Meta's customer service is something they are, quote, spending a bunch of time on. This effort is in the early stages, but this is coming from the Oversight Board, which is an independent body set up by Meta back in 2020 to review some of its decisions on questionable or problematic content. And this Oversight Board has received more than 1 million appeals from users, many of them related to account support. If you've ever experienced some of the frustrations that come along with losing access to your account or something else happening because of a content moderation decision, you're familiar with how challenging it is to get whatever wrong has happened resolved. The company offers automated tools to try to recover an account, but if you want to actually make contact with an actual human, it is incredibly difficult. Users sometimes resort to messaging employees or journalists asking for help. Sometimes people message me. I wish I could help, but I can't. What I really wish is that there was a customer service team, and it sounds like the team at Meta is going to be moving in that direction. Hopefully it's soon, and hopefully you can pick up the phone and get one of them on it. All right, we're going to take a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to talk about NFTs on Instagram and Facebook, as well as an Instagram audio bug that has now been resolved. The Instagram Stories is sponsored by #Slayer.com. If you want to reach new people, if you want to build an audience, and if you want to most importantly grow your business, you need #Slayer.com. You can sign up with your email address. No Facebook login is required anymore. And you can get your first month free if you use the code IGStories at #Slayer.com. That's code IGStories. Let's talk briefly about NFTs on Instagram. Back in May, Instagram started testing digital collectibles with select US creators and collectors to share NFTs that they either created or bought. With that, you could connect a digital wallet so you could share digital collectibles and automatically tag the creator and collector. Now, Instagram is transitioning that to Facebook as well. They say in the blog post at about.facebook.com, which I will link to in the show notes, that they've started giving people the ability to post digital collectibles that they own across both Facebook and Instagram. This will enable people to connect their digital wallets once to either app in order to share their digital collectibles across both. I think maybe the time for NFTs has passed. I don't know. And lastly, Instagram fixed a recent bug. When you downloaded a video that you made in Reels, the sound would be removed. And it first seemed like Instagram was doing this on purpose, but turns out it was just a bug. It was not on purpose. It's now resolved. So if you download a clip from Instagram Reels that you made, the sound will be included with the clip. This is important if you make it on Instagram and then you want to upload it to TikTok, for instance. I would do that and then use the audio from TikTok, not the audio from Instagram. I would lower it so this way TikTok feels like you used TikTok to create it. Just an idea. That's how I would do it, but whatever. Anyway, if you are the person who downloads your clip from Reels, now the audio is fixed. That's going to do it for today's show. Thanks so much for listening. I don't think we'll have a show tomorrow because I am doing a content creation event. We got invited to a new opening of a restaurant that we like. They were looking for content creators. And since my wife is gluten-free and it is a gluten-free establishment, she's incredibly excited and I am going to support her and eat some of the food. So I probably will not do a show tomorrow. I'm going to focus on trying to make a video or do something else creative for them. But I will be back on Wednesday to make a show for Thursday. That's how I'm going to do it. Yeah. All right. Thanks for listening and be sure to come back for more Instagram news.
I'm not yet a member of the Instagram team, but my podcast covers many Instagram themes. But the name, image, logos are trademarks at Instagram and the LCC in the USA and every territory. Everything I publish independently until Zuck returns my DMs and starts to pay my salary. Not sponsored or endorsed, no lies, no fallacies. I use their logo with permission, not malicious or callously. No trademark violation, filling all criteria. Follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Daniel Hill Media.